few verses from the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, starting with verse 3. For consider him who endured such hostility from sinners against himself, lest you become weary and discouraged in your souls. You have not yet resisted to bloodshed, striving against sin. And you have forgotten the exhortation which speaks to you as to sons. My son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor be discouraged when you are rebuked by him. For whom the Lord loves, he chastens, and scourges every son whom he receives. And it goes on to say, if you endure chastening, God deals with you as with sons. For what son is there whom a father does not chasten? In our lives as Christians, we want to grow. We want to grow in our relationship with the Lord. We want to grow in our service with the Lord. And time and again, we feel the hand of the Lord over our lives to correct us, to rebuke us, to bring that scourging. And here I'm encouraged because, the book of Hebrews speaks in light of the life of Christ to say, consider him, the things he went through, the difficulties that he went through, the trouble, the suffering that he went through, lest in my being disciplined and my being rebuked and by my being scourged by the Lord, I become discouraged, I become weary. And I know for my own life, time and again, I feel the hand of the Lord over my life to correct me, to bring that scourge, to bring that chastening that I so desperately need. And sometimes the natural thing to do is to harden my heart towards the Lord, to protect myself, to justify myself. But this morning, I really want to encourage you that when you feel the hand of the Lord over your life, in whatever situation you find yourself in, if you feel that it is from the Lord, I want to encourage you this morning. Do not harden your heart. Do not be discouraged in your heart. You and I, we need to endure that chastening so that we may be trained by it. As we continue, the verse 11 says, now no chastening seems to be joyful for the present, but painful. Nevertheless, afterwards it yields the peaceable fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. It is our profit so that we may be partakers of the holiness of God, so that we may serve the Lord with freedom and with faith in our hearts, so that we may truly be established as sons who are being disciplined, who are being taken care of the Father. So I encourage you, let us not harden our hearts, but let us open our hearts to the working of the Lord, to the dealings of the Lord in our lives. I trust that the Lord will help us even as we go through the many things that we go through and as we feel his hand over our lives. Amen.